housing crisis.
Overall home ownership in Australia is at a 60-year low.
The real pinch point, though, is for Australians being able to get into the housing market.
But our federal parliamentarians are immune. The vast majority of them, 96%, own property, and not just the roof over their heads. About half of them own investment properties.
If people want to be prudent and put a bit of money away and buy an investment place, good luck to them.
Among the general population, home ownership is expected to dip below 50% sometime this year, and only 10% of Australians own for investments.
How many properties do you own?
None.
Yeah.
One?
You only need one.
Two.
One. I don't own any.
Our property-owning politicians have an average 2.4 each. That doesn't include property owned wholly by their spouses. National Senator Barry O'Sullivan blows that out of the water with his 33 properties. Fellow National David Gillespie has 18, and Liberal MP Karen Andrews has 10. Deborah O'Neill's the biggest tycoon in the opposition's ranks with 6. These three men are the Razor Gang. The Treasurer, the Finance Minister and the Prime Minister will decide housing affordability policies. They own 10 properties between them. Labor, the Greens and the Crossbench have smaller portfolios on average, but are still ahead of the general population. It's important to remember, though, that politicians aren't necessarily like the general population. They're older, whiter and earn far more money, which makes property ownership statistically more likely.
Whether we're talking about the rules on negative gearing and capital gains tax, or whether we're talking about superannuation, on all of these kind of things, politicians are going to be much more effective than the average Australian.
And their decisions should be taken in that context. Ashlyn McGee, ABC News, Canberra.
And you'll find our full